All right, guys. So this is week 5, Justin Fields. I think it's his third start against the Las Vegas Raiders. I've never watched this game. Week 5, I was at a wedding. Um, I got to watch some of the games that week. This was not one of them. So I have no real idea what I'm in for. Um, Also, you may notice that I'm a little congested. My voice is a little off, and you might hear my nose whistling, but it's not COVID. It's just something else, I guess. That's why I'm breaking down Justin Fields' film on a Saturday in the springtime. But without further ado, let's get to it.
Grant circles. Can he turn the corner? He can. And then a shake and bake move out of bounds just across the 25-yard line.
I'd expect to see a little quarterback run game out of him as well to try and hold this Raiders pass rush at bay.
Andy Dalton is the back. Hand it off.
So, spoiler alert, the Bears come out running on third down. Jason Peters jumps false start. Don't know why it wasn't called. Fields has a man directly in his face, but it's still a bad throw. So I'm going to grade that as a plus move with a bad throw because it's a screen. You have to hit that. But, like, it wasn't as bad as a normal miss screen because poor dude's under siege.
You're committing to Canute, clearly. There's no debate in the way you're saying. Hard line and limited.
All right, second drive. Start with a run. Second down, we got a pass. This is interesting. So you'll notice Justin Fields, very clean pocket, late in the down. However, you'll also notice not open. Not open. And let's play this a little bit longer. Like, he wasn't open. And he's not really open. There's safety help up at the top. You got to fit it right in there. That's a tough throw. Fields doesn't hit it. And that's okay. It's a bad throw, but like, he's got good reason. So it's not a processing error, which is nice for Fields. Now, third down, Fields, nobody's really open. Like, there's no obvious choice here. Like, covered down at the bottom of your screen, pretty much covered up top. There is a man running one-on-one up at the top of your screen on the boundary who's about to get open for a streak, but it's 3rd and 4. Early in the game, you don't need the kill shot. There's plenty of room in the middle, and you've even got these two dudes right here, like, bodying this guy, this linebacker. That's green grass. Jonathan Abram makes a shockingly good play. Like, Fields tries to spin rather than just continuing to run. If Fields just runs diagonally, he probably picks up the first down. But alas, he doesn't. That's why I would say that this is a negative run. It's not just because he didn't get the first down yardage, but it's also because, like, he could have very easily gotten the first down yardage if he had been more decisive. All right, we're back for drive 3. Let's see what the Bears do here. Play action on first down. Tons of time. Fields, I don't know. We can't really see what's going on downfield. This is where we would like to have some all-22. We also know that he misses his check down, so that's a bad throw right here. And we know he has tons of time. Like, for all the gripes that we give him, or that we give the Bears offensive line, this is not a play worthy of it.
So a deeper hole for the Bears. Shotgun. Fields rush coming, and Fields recoils after the hit.
Delay game. Offense.
Oh boy, Fields failing to get the play in.
Replay second down.
2nd and 22.
I don't know if this is on Fields or if this is on Nagy, but I think this might have been the first game that Bill Lazor called.
Shotgun.
Yeah, actually, this was the first game that Bill Lazor called as offensive coordinator. So there may be some communication issues. But as you can clearly see, he is late on that snap by at least a full second.
Replay second down.
It is what it is. 2nd and 22. You should be trying to fill this void here. They did something like that. It's a pedestrian throw, first read, nice and simple. Fields' first accurate pass of the day.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 91. That's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
And a bailout. The Bears have nothing going right
Yeah,
now.
the announcer just said that's a bailout, and oh boy is it. That was weak. Fields sold it. A little soccer. That was, that is a cheap first down.
Both inactive.
All right, first down, more play action. Clean pocket, easy throw to the first read. Pedestrian throw, nice play design. Fields taking what he's given and not fucking up. So that's where I say, like, I'm not impressed by a pedestrian throw like that. That's not special, but it's certainly not bad. So I'm not gonna dock him for it. Like, do that all day. You'll have a super average grade. Anybody could do it, and that's lovely.
Yeah, he was carrying Robertson because Robertson provided an excellent block on the perimeter. See, there's Robinson right there, and that's what you pointed out, Ian, that he carried both of them with him and able to take a Meek Robertson.
And part of the scouting report, yards
All
after
right.
contact.
First down, more play action. Tons of time in the pocket. Nice little curl on his first read. They're limiting Fields' necessity to read the field, go through progressions, and giving him really easy underneath throws.
First down.
This is the kind of thing that he can handle.
Jimmy Graham right here coming in motion closer to the line of scrimmage.
All right, first down. Oh, more play action. Relatively clean pocket. He was heated up, so I'll give him a plus move for getting the ball off. And then that was a bad throw. He missed.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 90 hit 8. Hit to the quarterback's head. It's half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
You definitely want to rattle him. You want to let him know you're there.
Yeah, Crosby gets through, hits him in the head. Again, there's no points for Fields on that. Like, Fields didn't do anything special to coax that penalty out. But, you know, that's nice for him. All right, so it's a designed run, speed out. He gets nothing. It doesn't look like there was anything for him to really get, though. I'd say that's more of a neutral run, just as far as expected yards.
Trying to do it himself. Out of the gun. Fields.
Yeah, I don't love that play, but Fields was running into a wall. Like, I'm not going to dock him for that.
Here we go, use of hands, hands to the face. Defense number 24. That penalty's half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
And it's Abram. Slide 2. First and goal.
All right, first and goal from the 3. Smart run,
Formation.
play action, empty pocket.
Throws.
Really good throw.
Touchdown.
Really fit that in there. I'll give that a solid.
On the receiving end for Chicago.
You know, it was a very short throw because there's not a lot of field to work with, but that can be difficult. You threw it into double coverage. He hit the tight end right in the hands. That's nice. Let's watch this replay.
Also played baseball there.
Waited for him to sit down. Knew that the receiver was going to win through contact.
With a
Ideal.
batting average of 312. Right now he's got a batting average of 1,000.
It was a little late, but that's a good throw with plus movement. It's a great play.
Extra point, Cairo.
Good job, Justin Fields.
Your voice. After the penalty.
All right, the Bears are back on the field, and we're running.
Forward for Chicago. Motion man Shaquem Grant.
Play action, nice empty pocket, easy screen. That's how you help Justin Fields. Justin Fields is really being given a wonderful opportunity here. This is great play calling, and it's all working. Partially because the Raiders' defense sucks, but partially because it's great play calling, and it's working.
Coming on the backside there.
Making everything very easy and still fairly productive. First down, fairly clean pocket. Receiver getting open. It's a really tough throw because it's a pot shot. He's got a pot shot means he has to get it in between the safety and the corner, but it was there. It's a bad throw because it was out of bounds. Let's see if he had anything else on the play. So, off the bat, we know that Godwin's going deep. Over here, I would bet anything that this is a little slant out of the slot, and I bet you this is a curl. Let's see how well I know the Bears' play calls. I nailed it. So, as you can see, I was right. That's exactly what happened. The slant was covered. I mean, you can hardly see it now, but there's dudes here and here. And the curl, there was actually a ton of room on the curl. Personally, I would have rather Fields threw the ball here to the curl with a huge cushion. And that's how you really maximize this play. But it's not the worst thing to throw the deep ball if you think you've got it. Unfortunately, Fields just did not have it.
And I think that what they saw was a safety dropping down into the box. Let's take a shot outside when we got him out of the play.
So this is kind of an example of Fields not processing the play very well after the snap, because the safety did come down if you watch from the beginning. So you'll see that they did end up blitzing Jonathan Abram. Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and they had a man drop out. So Fields saw the safety come down and thought, oh, I've got single high. I'm going deep. And Fields never adjusted after the play when it turns out that they cheated the safety over there. So, yeah, processing still an issue for Fields. Again, a bad throw is a bad throw is a bad throw regardless of how or why. It doesn't really matter to me if it's because Fields can't process or can't throw. It just didn't. It wasn't there when it was supposed to be. So it doesn't really factor into my calculus for the grading, but that is important to know as a Bears fan. Again, 3rd and 1, they use a little bit of Fields' movement, but really it's just a quick receiver on a fast breaking route. Simple, pedestrian throw. Nice pocket movement there. And that was a very stupid pocket movement. Let's see what he was looking at. I already see it. Right here, his running back is starting to leak out. He's going to come and curl here. The only thing getting in his way is a defensive lineman trying to take away the pass angle. If you put a moon ball, you could just kind of drop it in there. And it's not ideal. It's kind of scary, but there's plenty of room in this void. It's not getting picked. That's what Fields is afraid of. He pulls it down because he's scared. That's a tighter window than he's used to and an angle that he's not used to.
He's got a chance to really roll right there. He should just gone.
The indecision leads to a sack. That is a sack that is on Fields despite a good pocket movement.
Kind of surprised by that ordinarily. You're dressed and ready to go fully.
The veteran gives it up to Herbert. 11-year veteran.
Andy Dalton comes in and I am certain outperforms Fields, but that's not what we're here for. So Dalton only comes in for 2 snaps, and then Fields is back. Fields comes out with a rollout rolling left. That's a very difficult throw, just as far as like getting this ball off while fading away, drifting left. Theoretically, I would have preferred that Fields go back the other way towards the center of the field. That is a safer, more big play route. I don't really understand what he thinks he's trying to do. There is no gap here. This man is on him. Like, I guess he's just hoping that his receiver can go up and steal one. This is a pretty bad decision in my book. I guess we'll see how it pans out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you think you're doing throwing to a tight end like that. It's a bad throw. He's lucky that it wasn't pickable. If it was more accurate, it probably would have been. Now that is, back to the pedestrian small throws to very open or very large receivers. It's simple. As long as you keep it simple and you give him defined reads, Justin Fields is relatively competent. It's just that that's not how football works. Run the ball. Make sure that was a handoff and not some kind of dink. Yeah. So there's the Bears on the board.
Fields out of the gun.
All right, here we got Justin Fields on first down, out of the shotgun, throwing a nice little curl. That's a good throw. That is solid. Justin Fields totally oblivious to pressure. Oh boy. So let's see how this comes. That's just a clean win by Ngakoue. Fields is at the right point in the pocket. There's nothing he can do there. I can't expect him to be too much more aware of the situation because 71 Peters just got beat. It's a bad throw, but it's a plus move because he got the ball off. Like, that's all you can ask of him. Give him credit for getting the ball off, not having a weak arm, not letting that thing come out of his hand. But yeah, I mean, what do you expect? All right, 2nd and 10, no time before half. That's not on Fields. That is a no-fault sack. What is he supposed to do? When people talk about how Fields has no time, that is an example of no time. All right, Bears are going to kick at half. Going to pause and get back. All right, we're back for the second half, and I skipped the first play of the Bears drive because it was a run, and a nice run. Khalil Herbert, not bad.
Quick snap, a couple of punts to open up, but Mooney was banged up at the end of the first half. He's on the sideline with his helmet. Second.
All right, so the Bears are going to not let Justin Fields throw on the first drive. Whoops. Should have stayed paused. All right, Bears picked off Derek Carr, and Fields has the ball around midfield. First down, clean pocket, throws into triple coverage. Now, again, it doesn't matter. This is a bad throw because he threw into triple coverage, and there was a defensive back in the way, like having leverage on the receiver. Let's just see how this play progresses. I mean, if he's earlier on the throw, he can hit the tight end at the curl in the center of the field. It's got the running back, but you don't need to, force the check down here. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, if he wants that ball to get to Mooney, he's got to be quicker on the release. All right, 3rd and long. There we go, a bunch formation left. Nice blitz pickup by the running back. Fields running out. That's a tough throw, but that's all he had. Yeah, I can't blame him for that. Like, there was nothing else he could do. So this is a plus move for sure. It looks like some form of mass protect because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen plus the running back who we know was blocking, and then another player over here. So that means that there are at maximum 3 receivers in this route. I don't see any of them to the left, which means that this is really Fields' only option. It's a great throw given the circumstances, but it's not a good throw generally. So I'll give it a solid. Like, he had to throw to that receiver, and as throws to that receiver in those circumstances go, that's pretty good. But yeah, not a lot he could do. All right, so Derek Carr poops his pants, and the Bears get the ball back. This time on a punt. Run on first down. All right, that is a nice play by A-Rob and good use of leverage by Fields. It's his first read. I don't know what was on the backside. We're going to look in a second, but that is nice as, like, again, if he has to throw there, solid throw. So off the bat, we've got a mass protect. There's an extra tackle in and a running back, which means that there are 3 routes. There's somebody blocked by the score bug. Looks like this is going to be a short curl, and there's 3 linebackers here, so that's not even an option. Fields probably makes the right call by going to his number 1 receiver. And he does a really good job realizing that Amik Robertson, this corner, is 5'8", and Allen Robinson is really good at getting jump balls. I think he's 6'2". So really smart, good job, good throw.
And this is how you build trust. You make plays like that for your quarterback. And Allen Robinson, he's told him, look, young man, I've made him for a number of quarterbacks before. I can help you. Just put the ball in my vicinity. Judges his improvement along the way. That hyper-focus about being better.
To Herbert.
All right, second down, another play with a clean pocket and a simple throw to his first read. Spread him out, put him in shotgun. Boom, you've got a curl, you've got a slant. This guy's probably running a seam. And you've got a wide open curl right here. Mooney, his first read. Perfect. Do that all day. Good throw. All right, a max protect run up the gut from midfield on 3rd and 1, followed by a punt. That's not great coaching. I'm a big Matt Nagy fan, always have been, always will be, but that was rough. All right, you're up by 5. It is 9 minutes left on the game clock. You need a nice, efficient, time-conserving drive. You know, it's not about big shots. It's not about risking it for the biscuit. It's about controlling the clock. Context is important because that is kind of how you can contextualize and judge subjectively these plays. Fields, plenty of time. He's got his number 1 receiver again. It's Allen Robinson against Amik Robertson, who is tiny. It's the kind of play that Fields wants. It's a good ball. I might even venture that it's a great ball.
Defense, number 21. The ball is placed on the spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
And I love Amik Robertson.
All right, let's see how accurate this is and how much room he gives him inbounds. Clear pass interference.
48 passes broken up, 3 touchdowns scored.
I'll call that a great throw.
As a nickel slot corner because of his
14-yard penalty. Herbert bursts through. 2nd and 3. Fake it to him.
All right, PA bootleg and that speed. Okay, so typically I don't give a plus movement. Like I don't give props for moving well on a designed rollout. But watch 24, Jonathan Abrams, who is a fast, I mean, he's not a good safety, but he is athletic. Right here. Right here. Fields is just coming out of his turn. This is impressive.
2nd and 3. Fake it to him. Fields circles.
To outrun Abrams while also getting the ball off is impressive. However, bad throw. So that's the Justin Fields experience. Great athleticism. That's a plus move right there.
Offense, number 12.
But it's a bad throw. And then Allen Robinson, pass interference because he can't separate.
Rushed for 62 yards. Williams has gone for 57 yards. 7.5 minutes to play.
All right, so we're back in 3rd and long. It is shotgun. Bears false start again. Right tackle. We're not going to call it. Look at this incredibly off coverage. I'm expecting Fields to throw some kind of a slant about 3 yards short of the sticks.
3rd and 12. Fields.
Instead, it's a curl at the sticks, and it is a dart.
First down.
That is a good throw.
and yet he found a gap. And how about the throw?
The timing had to be perfect, and it was. The throw had to be perfect, and it was. That is a good throw. Might be great. I'm going to have to think about that one. That was definitely a good throw. To string those two together, yeah. The first one, I'm going to call great. The second one, I'm going to call good. Those are both impressive.
Under the 6-minute mark. A quick vision by Williams. The spin move to the second.
Now the Bears are in control. They're at midfield. There are 5 minutes left.
And the Bears are using clock.
Let's see what we got here.
He has been
Are the Bears just going to run it out? It looks like they're just going to run it out.
Fields design running play.
Yep, Fields on that
Nothing there.
jet power again, and there's still nothing there for them.
Veteran.
Field goal to ice the game effectively.
O'Donnell to hold it.
Money. All right, so they're going to ball back. They're up 8. There's 2 minutes left. It looks like they're probably just going to run out the clock. I would be shocked if we see Fields throw.
This is a 40 Santos.
Okay, they're kicking the field goal. That's probably not intelligent, but
One down. Short.
it looks like that's going to be it. So just off the top of my head, before I plug any of this into the algorithm, I'm going to say that this looks like a B-, C+ game. There was a lot of misses, but there was also some really good stuff, and he didn't put the ball in harm's way. There were no turnover-worthy throws and no fumbles. He sacked himself once, and he moved around in the pocket fairly well. So yeah, let's go B minus. Let's be a little generous. We'll call it a B minus, and I'm gonna go plug in the algorithm real quick and see what happens.